What's up? We are live. Shout out to everyone who is here. I really need to invest in setting up some kind of like permanent studio for live streaming because it takes me so long to set this up and this is so jank. Like I'm using some books right now and my phone. I mean, I've got all this camera gear and I can't use it. Man, that's a bad angle, man. Oh, can we bump it up? No, I don't think we can. Oh. So cropped it. Oh. Anyway, how's everyone going? I've been really wanting to set up some kind of better live streaming setup, like be able to use my computer, have a decent camera and decent mic, and just have something I can just turn on and get going, so I can do the stuff a bit easier. But yeah, anyway, so I got some new skates again. I really didn't want to get new skates this early on because I want to get them. I'll get my old ones. So I just got these not long ago. If you were there for that, thank you. The reason the liners are out is because of something I'll talk about in a sec. Someone suggests so much to talk about. Anyway, first up, cool. Yeah, cool. This is like, I love the look of this setup. I got so many things to cover. Anyway, someone suggested I should put my old liner in from my Joe Atkinsons so that I don't have the pressure points as much and I don't have to break them in. I did that and man, I really like how it looks. It looks so good. And yeah, it took the pressure points away straight away. What up? But yeah, I wasn't too worried about pressure points. I knew I'd eventually break them and they weren't too bad on my old ones. So much to say, man. I feel like it's weird because a lot of the stuff is really old news to me, but I realize I haven't talked about it at all on my channel. So where do I start? What up? So I found a very, very negative part to writing metal frames that I didn't think about at all. Oh man, I don't want to spoil it so early on. But anyway, I really like this skate. I still absolutely love the M12, right? Maybe this is a giveaway to what the new skate is. This isn't the new skate, obviously, right? You know I had this one. If you saw my review about these frames, I think they're good, but I don't think they're the best. I'm not having the best time on them. They've got a great groove. They got everything's good about them, but I'm so used to solos that all the time I'm scraping out whenever I turn. Like there's probably so many clips of me just kind of ruining a nice clip just because I turn too tight and scrape out, and that's gotten really annoying. But it's a good frame. But like I said the first time, and like I said in the video about it, I definitely think you should get just a plastic one over this one because I don't think this takes full advantage of having a metal frame. Anyway, that's not the downside. So I haven't been able to skate. I've stayed off my skates except for a competition we just had. That was the first day. That was my first time skating in over 2 months. Because of an injury I got, and I think the injury was caused just because of the setup I had. Oh, we got a question. Is the metal catches? The metal's fine on the frames. Like these frames, they're totally fine. Like with the big plastic like that, I never catch the metal at all. They slide like a plastic frame. It's like couldn't complain. Can I keep that in the shot? Not really. It's a great setup. There was a question there. Let me see there. What wheels are those? These are just the symmetric wheels. You can see they symmetric threw them in for me. They're really good, really good. I've killed the bearings, but they're really good. They should be fine for anti-rocker. They seem very strong. That's the other thing. I really needed to change all the bearings, but I swapped one out and it was so annoying to get the bolt through. So annoying. It was taking me ages. So I just couldn't be bothered. I'm way too lazy to change them. I've got like really good bearings on my other skates that I could use, but I just couldn't. Anyway, I got new skates anyway. Um, the fifth element, okay. Would I ever try fifth elements? I won't spoil anything, okay? I'm just going to leave it there. What was I saying? Yeah, the reason I haven't been able to skate for over 2 months, which is absolutely horrible. The time kind of just disappeared from me. I didn't even realize, but it was horrible. Everything sucks when you can't skate, you know. I did the math one day. I was like, how long have I not been skating? And it was, yeah, over 2 months. And the reason that is because I screwed my heels filming for E-Feast, my ender clip. I wish I had a better setup right now so I could pull the clip up. Maybe one day I can do that. But I did that stair set. It's a big stair set, but it's not massive, you know, like much bigger stair sets have been done before. But this one killed my heels. Like that night they were really sore, and I figured I had a couple days off coming up, so I thought I'd be fine. I just needed to not skate for that weekend. But it has dragged on. My heels have been at about like a 90%. We're at the end of every day. It feels like I've just been like stomping my heels. Like it's uncomfortable. And that's 2 months, which is a long time. You know, I didn't skate at all that whole time until the competition we had not long ago. So there's a few reasons I think why I killed my heels so much. First one being because I jumped that stair set so many times. I 180 that probably like easily like 6 times, and then for the 540 that took me 6 attempts as well, so that's a lot of impact on my heels. Also the stair set, it's harder than it looks because the landing on it's not like a flat landing, it's not even like a slope landing, it's kind of like it curves in like this. So when I land I have to not fall forward, I have to really push my heels into the ground, which means I took all the impact in my heels for that clip. And that's definitely what killed my heels. But I think this has kind of brought to my attention the real reason why metal frames aren't for street skating, and that is because there's no shock absorption in them at all. So they're just not made for gaps. So me skating this skate here, the M12, which has no shock in it, it's just plastic. Even the liner itself has no shock in it. I'll take it up. Like, well, you can't really feel it, can you? But like there's no cushion there. That is just the bottom of the liner. There's nothing there. Like, there's nothing. That's just straight the bottom of the liner to the plastic of this, which then connects to the metal frame, which means I had no shock absorption except for my wheels. So I took all that impact straight on my heels. And yeah, I think that's something I didn't even think about for metal frames, but I think if I had a plastic frame, my heels wouldn't be anywhere near as destroyed. I think for riding a metal frame for street or gaps, you need a boot that has shock absorber in it, or room for shock absorber, because the M12 just doesn't have room for that at all. I know a few people, I know Slug puts shocks in there, a little tiny one, but yeah, it's for the first time ever, the first time since I got a pair of M12s, it's made me think of like, maybe not like them as much, just knowing that I can't even put a shock in this. So the reason the liner was out before, shout out to everyone who's here, by the way, this is cool as. But anyway, the reason it was out was because I got some shocks for them. They got like a supermarket one that's made for just everyday walking. So it's not good at all for high impact, but I put that in just so I could skate around for the Hate City that we had, which is one of the only comps here in New Zealand that I had to go to, you know. And Slug made me get out there and skate. He didn't let me sit around, and damn, I miss skating. It was so fun to just like roll around the park. I can't tell you. After 2 months of not rolling, just going around the quarters, it was so good. Anyway, I'm missing a bunch of questions here. Let me roll it back. You support the Loco Rosies? You see it? Yo, I'll hardly ever at the Wellington Park, but hopefully I'll see you. Anyway, there's no way. Yeah, I've heard really good things about. I don't know the name of the insole, but it's like a skateboarding brand. Uh, Jaws had a pro one. Uh, yeah, I really wanted to try them out, but I've seen reviews from rollerbladers, and apparently they're not as good as you think. But anyway, um, so that whole experience there, yeah, Footprint, yeah, that's the one. Is it? Is it Footprint? That seems a bit generic, but yeah, um, that whole experience really put me off M12s. I suddenly saw the negative side of having an old boot that isn't, flat on the inside. What do you call it? It's got a raised heel, but doesn't have any shock absorption in it. It just seems like that's all I could think about. And when I was at Hate City, the New Zealand event, the only one we have, because before I went there, I was like, I can't buy new skates. I just got these ones, man. I have to give them a fair go, But after going through Hate City, seeing everyone with their skates, and just really thinking about how I couldn't skate for 2 months, I was convinced as soon as I got home, it was time to buy some new skates. And so the first thing I did was pull up my favorite skate shop, which is Loco, and I couldn't find anything in my size at all. Nothing. Everything sold out. Everything in my size. So I pulled up every skate shop I could find. I went on Blader Union. I went to every single skate shop, pulled the ball up, and tried to find the skates I wanted. And I couldn't find it. They were sold out everywhere in my size. But then randomly when I was at work, I was looking at my phone and I thought I found some of my size at Bayside Blades in Australia. But then when I got home, they were not there. They were sold out. But then I remembered I didn't check Oak City. Oak City skate shop. That's the one, right? With Long. That's right. Yo, it's Bill Stoppard here. What up, Bill? Yeah, like I really like the idea of a strong, rigid skate that doesn't have much give, but the fact that it took me out of skating for 2 months makes me think something's wrong with that. But anyway, yeah, I ordered from Oak City because I've heard nothing but great things about there. I even saw a post on the New Zealand group here saying that someone got their skates in 6 days, which is really impressive for here. If I buy something from America, it usually takes like 2 weeks. Anyway, yeah. So Long had some skates in my size that I wanted. Not the exact skates I wanted, but he had the right boot. So I was like, screw it. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm already, I need to know if these skates are good, so I ordered some. But anyway, I got these here first. I haven't really shown this. I showed these off on my Instagram story for a day, but Conjure sent me these, and I'm definitely going to rock these straight away on my new skates. Even though I won't be able to review it very fairly because these wheels are very good for skating flat. I just love these wheels and I've been wanting to roll them. I haven't been on Conjures in such a long time. And I love this new box that Conjure's got here that comes in a flat setup. And I love the marble look at these wheels. You can't really see it. These are so cool and I cannot wait to roll them. Anyway, I just wanted to show them off. What? Long, wow. Yeah, I've only heard great things about Long at Oak City. I don't know why I hadn't tried his store before. Yeah, Cosmic V3s are my favorite wheel by far. Never broken any. Have a great time doing the ledge grinds and stuff. Anyway, I feel like there's so many things I wanted to talk about before I spoil what skates I got. Another really annoying thing though, I was doing, for 10K, I'm doing that skate giveaway. I've already done it. I wanted to do that live. I was going to do it when these skates arrive, but they weren't updating the shipping, so I assumed these were like a week away. So I just did the thing on my Instagram. But anyway, a huge thank you to everyone who entered that. It really made my day reading all the comments you guys left. You didn't have to leave a nice comment, but so many of you guys did, so I really appreciate that. So if you missed it, I did draw. 2 people won. I was really concerned. Slug brought this up to me when we were driving to Hate City. I was so worried that when I did the random pick thing for the comment for that giveaway, that slug was going to come up, and then it was going to look super rigged. He told me he didn't want them if he got pulled up, but yeah, that's why I really wanted to do it live. But luckily, he didn't get pulled up at all. It was two random people. But anyway, I got Solomon's. Yeah. Spam spoiler. It's 4 a.m., y'all. It's way too late. I was worried as. Man, I feel like every time I have time to unbox some skates live, it's too late, and for most of the world except New Zealand. It always happens. I also feel like I've been unboxing a lot of skates recently, which isn't good. But anyway, I've probably waited long enough. There's a lot of you here, so I don't think anyone else is coming, so I should probably unbox them. I'm seeing a lot of guesses here. There's some guesses that were pretty onto it pretty early on. Perfect time in Oz, it's sick. 9 p.m. Oh yeah, sweet. Okay, alright. Here's the box anyway. This time the box isn't a dead giveaway like last time. Thanks to Long. I think the real box is in there though. Anyway, we'll start opening it, right? You never know how hard it is to open something until you have to do it live streaming. And it just becomes impossible. I've seen some pretty good guesses down there. I'll try not to instantly spoil it like in the last one. Oh man, can I just cut it open? Yeah, just cut it open. The suspense. Oh, come on. I don't want to use the knife, man. Oh. It's going to be... I think it's in the actual box, which is super cool because that never happens. Rims, eh? Is this start a giveaway? That's a giveaway. Everyone wanted me to try them, and we've finally got some. So I guess we don't know which one of these yet, so I'll open it right up. Oh, it's already been opened by Customs. Thanks, Customs. How do you open this? Is it like one of these? And there's one of these. Oh, that's a good unboxing. Man, you can't see. Damn, I need a better setup. This is a very unique unboxing experience. I haven't ever had skates that open like this. That's cool as. Yo, shout out to Long. Should be a nice mess. Anyway. So yes, I got Aeons. I wanted to get... Oh, yo, look. That's kind of sketch that this came all the way from America. But yo, what? Shout out to Long. Oh. So I got the... Oh, wait. I'm seeing a bunch of freebies. No way, man. There's a Twister here, yo. That's sketch as. Sick. Anyway, yeah, I got the Aeon Basic 2. Oh, these are sick. Oh, let me. Oh, there's so many goodies in here. Yo, sunglasses. Anyway. Oh, there's more lollies in there, yo. Customs would love that. Anyway, yeah, here. It's been a long time since I've had a black skate. I wanted to get Aeons, okay? I really wanted to get Aeons. Everyone wants me to try them out. And, oh, my phone's talking to me. And after that hurt my heels in the M12s, God, where's my phone? Phone. Getting emails sick. Okay. After being put off the M12s, I finally wanted to try these out. These are so light. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, why is my phone? What was I gonna say? Okay. I wanted to get to the Aeon basic. Why is that going off so much? I gotta check that, sorry. I'm just getting copyright strikes. Oh, sick I am. Okay, cool. I wanted to get the Aeon basic, not the Aeon basic 2, because it's got the 45-degree stripe, you know, it's just a better quality version of this. But this is the only one I could get. The only one. And it's probably a good thing because there is a chance I'm just not gonna like this. But I don't know, it looks sick. I'm not a big fan of this loop here, you know. I just don't really see how that's gonna work, but I like the idea of the skate a lot. The fact that it's just a really cheap, affordable, aggressive skate that comes in one piece, you get out of the box, you don't have to put it together, it's ready to go. I really like the idea, and I really think I'm gonna like these skates a lot. I really think I'm going to like them. I think this is the perfect combination of, this is such a bad angle, isn't it? The perfect combination of like what I came from, like Razor SL, which I learned all my tricks on, like, and I can't even explain it. Like the responsiveness, hopefully, of the M12 with like a metal frame. Now this groove is absolutely massive, man. That's ridiculous. What the fuck? If I have any trouble in this, I'll be very surprised. Look at the difference there, man. This is like anti-rocker groove. Jeez. I was watching Law's video, his live stream where he's talking about these, and he's talking about how massive this groove is, and that kind of started to put me off them again after I bought them, because, you know, with the gap this big, surely this isn't going to feel as good skating flat as a smaller groove, other than for grinds. Anyway, and this massive sole plate, this is like, this is going to be so unrecognizable to skate, man. But, I don't know, this is a skate that I think just really fits what I've been looking for, you know, more than what I've been looking for, more than what I've been skating. I think that's a perfect combination of how I learned all my tricks and where I want. It's a perfect combination of my history of skates and what I want to be skating, you know. I can't wait to try them out. I really thought these wheels weren't going to be very good, but they seem very. I like the spokes in here. They seem like they'll last. Maybe I don't need to swap them out straight away. Yeah, I just keep finding new stuff, man. Oh man, I might have a new favorite skate shop, especially because that's the other thing. Out of these, they came in 6 days from America. That never happens. The fast shipping was cheaper than the slow shipping, which that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, let me see if I can read some of these messages coming in. A lot of people. Shout out to the person who guessed it straight away. Straight away. I can't see anything now. The USD wheels are wag. Okay, maybe I should swap them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's the other thing. Okay. Ever since I got the Joe Atkinsons, before I skated the Joe Atkinson, I was very much either skating a black skate or a white skate. I didn't want any color because I felt like there's too much to think about, too much to worry about. But then as soon as I got the Joes, I was completely changed. I want colorful skates just because there's something so much cooler about having colored skates, you know? Like a black skate, it's too safe, too boring, you know? And I was really tossing up what Aeons to get, even though I didn't have the option. I considered getting the Lomaxes, the green ones, but that green just didn't speak to me, and it's too similar to the Tides. Even though it's a completely different shade of green, I don't know, I didn't like that green. And then I was even looking at the Bladies Aeon, and I was like, that would be so sick, but I think that would put me off skating. I'd be like, man, someone's gonna like say something at the park, you know, so I couldn't do it. But man, I would love to skate that Blades Aeon. It's so sick. Anyway, I ended up just thinking I should just go with the black one, you know, and get some colorful wheels on there. Which would be these nice conjures. It's pretty dulled out, but kind of hoping to be a bit more neon than that, but should be adds a good amount of color there. So yeah, hopefully I chose well. I didn't really have much option. It was either the only size things that were in my size were these and the low maxes. There's nothing else on my size. So really, it was either get the green I don't like or get a safe black. So I was obviously going to get black. I'm also wondering if I've been getting the wrong size skate forever, because I was doing the measurements, right? And I'm pretty sure I can go down to a 9 in an Aeon, just from what I could see, which makes no sense because I've always been a 10.5 US, like always, but like since I've bought my first pair of skates, when I was probably buying a size bigger just to be safe. But then I remember that how tight my tides are on me, and they're at 10.5, and I think I probably can't fit a smaller size. But anyway, let's check some more questions, y'all. Shout out to everyone for coming as well. I appreciate it, especially because I know it's not the best time. The fastest soul plates of thrones. I bought these from Oak City, and I highly recommend going to Oak City. He sent me lollies. He sent me candy from America. It got through customs. Yeah. Yeah, put the conjures in for sure. The more I thought about the Aeon, the more I felt like it was the kind of skate I've been looking for. It's such a bad angle, man. Oh, Halloween candy. Oh, you might be right. You might be onto something there. Oh, this is Sonic Skate Wax. Yo, shout out to Sonic. Hey, they're one of my patrons, and they're super cool. I didn't realize that's what it was. I remember they were talking about designing this label. But yeah, the Aeon, I think it's just the more I thought about it, the more I feel like it's a skate that kind of like, how do I describe this? It's like the skate I should be skating. It's like everything I would want in a skate. It's easy to pick up and use, no assembly required. Anyone can pick it up. It's made for skating flat. It has the best, what I've heard anyway, the best setup for skating flat, because it doesn't have UFS bolts, so it has a low ride for big wheels with a big groove, massive sole plates, which I know there definitely is a downside to having big sole plates, especially big negative plates. You lose a lot of your like responsiveness and like turning and stuff with big sole plates, and that's why the M12 is so good. But you also can do top sides and stuff really easily, so it's definitely a trade-off there. I'm wondering if I'm going to be slipping all over the place. If I'm slipping on my other ones all the time, it's going to be interesting. These are so sick. They're so light. And these are so cheap too. The basic 2. Maybe I could find a 45-degree strap and put that on. Although I've heard really bad things about the 45-degree strap just coming undone all the time. Oh, and there's all these things I didn't realize too when I was thinking how I'm going off Rossies to these. I was like, first off, no more memory buckle. The memory buckle was like unmatched. It's so good. It's so sad to not be able to have it. I'm really considering modding it and putting on this, because it's just such a good buckle, you know. It's not beatable, you know. It's a shame no one else could do it, because it just makes so much more sense. The other thing, the one thing Rossies really gets right too is just the quality of the skates. It's just so good, man. Like there's something different about them. They're cheap and they just look so polished. Not that these don't. These look so good as well. They look a little weird color in the screen there. They almost look like a gray, but they're definitely black. the best sound. Yeah, true. There's going to be no clack. Oh. And the best thing too, my biggest problem, the whole reason I bought these have massive shock absorbers in them. Oh, that's a good feeling liner. Oh, is it laced in? No, it's not. Okay. That's the other thing I was worried about. I think this is a bad liner, but this feels really good. Really soft. But this thing's gonna save me, man. This thing here, this thing is gonna save me. If I had these when I did that 540, I wouldn't have had to take a 2-month break from skating. I'm still not healed, by the way. Like, my heels are still bad. I'm icing them right now. Like, I literally have an ice pack down here. But yeah, hopefully I like these skates. I think I will. As long as the big split doesn't feel too like limiting, and as long as I don't slip out too hard on these big sole plates, I think I'm gonna really like them. Big downside, man, it locks in really well. Wow. Big downside though to getting Aeons after buying the solar frames, the freaking symmetric aluminum frames. I've got these very expensive UFS frames that I now can't use because I have a non-UFS boot. So if I like this, man, that was a waste of money. Oh, yeah, I do agree that the strap makes the skate look a lot better. It looks with this lace thing here, this quick lace. Man, I can't pull the comments back up. There it is. With this lake, because this the biggest difference here between this and just the basic. I don't like the naming of this. Anyway, is this lace loop here. It's like I assume you must like do when you lace the head, you didn't swoop into there, so you get that. I don't even know how that would work. But that's the biggest difference, is that, and the liner is a lot worse, I think, than the normal one that would come on the basic. They should have called, this should be called the Aeon Basic, and the Aeon Basic should be called just like the Aeon or something, Aeon 60, because the Aeon Basic 2, I would assume that the Aeon Basic 2 is better than the Aeon Basic. I don't know why, but that's what I assumed, and it's not the case. Any more freebies? Oh, is there more stuff in here? No, I got all the freebies. Some nice stickers here. Oh, thank you. Yo. Shout out to Love. This is so cool. I've never had someone send candy with my skates. I've got some like wheels maybe. I've got like free beanie here and there, but to get some candy, and this is cool ass. Very risky, but very cool. Anyway, this looks like it's should fit me. I don't really want to try it on. I could start putting the wheels on. Should I do that? Oh, but I didn't prepare for this because I kind of want to put my better bearings in. Meh. I don't know. I can't really be bothered if I'm honest. Long always sends can. Okay, well I got to order from Long a lot more. You like the 45-degree better? Do you mean like the instead of this lace loop? Because I would definitely agree there. Too much work putting them in bearings. Oh. Those wheels wear out fast? Okay. What do you think? Should I kind of want to keep the stock setup in just so I can like give good advice. Actually try them out. So when people ask, because I have a feeling this is going to be a really good skate to recommend to beginners or people getting back into it. Just because it's so simple, it's cheap. So, but if I never skate it on the stock setup, it's going to be hard for me to say accurately, you know, whether it's good stock or whether you might have to buy new wheels. So I don't know. But then again, I don't really want to just get skates to review them. I want to get skates because I want them, and that's so probably should just skate them how I want to skate them. This thing is freaking massive, man. Look at the difference. Look at this. This negative plate. Oh, the negative plate's only maybe like 5 millimeters smaller than the sole plate of M12. I am curious as to how that's going to feel. These are so much heavier than these too. Like, makes sense. This is a big frame, but wow, it's a lot heavier. Like probably triple the weight. That's without a liner in it as well. I've missed so many comments, man. I get why Law has a system, because man, this is hard. I've missed so much. Yeah, I've heard when Aeon started doing the like different colors where they had a different colored sole plate, I didn't like that. I hate the fact that it can chip off. One of my first pairs of skates was like I've talked about it in my videos. It's just like it was an ugly, like, it's funny, I have so many green skates. It was an ugly camo-y, it was like a green rollerblade, and I spray painted it black, and I just kept chipping it off, and it was so ugly. Like they looked like camo after a while, and the thought of having a new skate that I didn't even spray paint that does that is horrible. So I'm definitely more for having a one color Aeon. I would actually even prefer if they made the Aeon have non-removable cuffs. Because one thing I didn't miss skating Rocies is having cuff bolts that come loose. I did not miss not having cuff bolts at all. So honestly, if they just made this whole skate not replaceable at all, except for the liner, I would be happy. I would be very happy. Yeah, I'll roll it. I will. I won't change the wheel straight away, mainly because I can't be bothered. I'll try them like this, because I also think that these will give me a different opinion on how good they are for skating flat, because of that amazing profile that's unmatched. Although they will look so much cooler. So it'll probably just be one roll. Oh, these are so cool, man. Review the Razor Colt. I did consider getting Razor Colts, but I feel like the Razor Colt is pretty much an M12, but it's from Razors. So, and I'd prefer an M12. Maybe that's maybe I shouldn't say that, but yeah, the biggest thing. I don't want to be skating skates just to review them. That really hurts your skating. I don't know how Law does it, man. I don't know how he's always changing skates. You never feel like you know tricks. You never know your groove. If you keep changing skates, it's like you're starting fresh over and over. You'll lose like your consistency. I'm already losing it, and I've stuck to M12s for like a few years now. So I'm always, on this channel, I'm always going to just get the skates I want. That way I'm more invested. You'll know if I actually like them. I'll be able to, like, I don't think I could force myself to review a skate. I think I would, like, I'd just be trying to get it over and done with so I could skate the skate I want. So I don't think it'd be a good review. So I'm just going to get the stuff I want, give you like if I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'll let you know. So yeah, that's probably it. Swap out for this. For the new V cut. Do you mean for the Razor Colts? This is a V cut kind of, right? That's the other thing I want to be. I haven't skated a V cut in a long time. I used to love V cut. I think I wouldn't have been able to learn topsides if it wasn't for V cut rims. It's cool. Aeons are the best looking skates out right now. I would definitely put Aeons up there as one of the best looking skates. They're pretty safe though. All skates look pretty similar, you know, like M12s, Aeons, the M99s, they all look sick, you know. And yeah, I did see a comment that I already forgot about 99s making sense that the cuffs are removable. I get that too. I like the fact that you can raise and lower it. Although, that's another thing. I don't think I like having options with my skates because it just kind of overwhelms me with choosing, deciding what I like better because there's so many options. Like if I had to choose between raising the cuff and lowering the cuff, I'm never going to decide what I like better. Like there's no way I could give it enough time. I, I don't know. It's always good to have options, but I think I prefer not to. I think I prefer something simple that I know straight away. I don't have to trial anything. I'll know. Wow, that cuff's like off. See that? Anyway, I'll know. You can't see it. It doesn't move. But yeah, I'll know without having to trial and error anything that I like the skate or I don't like it. That's me though. That's just me. Get whatever skates, inline or quads. I've never tried quad skating if that's what you're asking. So I'm somewhat curious, but I definitely think I prefer inline. Just without even trying it, I think I will. I think it's what I've done my whole life. So not against trying it though. It'd be fun. Try the skate on. I'm afraid to try the skate on. Every time I try to skate on live, it's very nerve-wracking because I don't want to know that they don't fit me. They're gonna fit me though. These don't look small. Show us some ankle. Ooh. Yeah, I could see I definitely get why people would swap the cuff out on these, but I wouldn't care if I couldn't. I'd prefer it just because it's one less bolt to worry about. I think the only bolt you really need on skates is wheel bolt because you're gonna have to change wheels, but everything else I feel like you don't really need to change. Unless you really want to customize your skates, I don't think you need to. This is the other thing. I feel like I talked about this. I think I did. Yeah, probably my last video. But when I was younger, I could adjust to any skate. I remember I'd never felt limited by a skate. Like I'd have a go on one of my friend's skates, and within like an hour or so, I'd just be used to it. But these days, it doesn't happen like that. Like I would just lose tricks. The more I change skates, the more I just lose tricks. It just gets worse and worse. And I think that's just because I'm skating flat now. Because you really gotta, every groove for flat is so unique that you gotta really learn it. I do like the classic throw-in look. The dude that taught me everything I know, everything I know about skating, all my tricks. The guy that I copied all his tricks. He always skated USD thrown. So it's so cool that that's in this skate, A throwback to that. It's a good looking skate, yeah. USD's a sick brand as well. Simplicity is best, I have to agree. I get my skates from a lot of different places. I'm trying to try everything out. I used to, obviously, like everyone, I originally got all my skates from Aggressor, but once they disappeared, I went to Roller Warehouse, and then I decided to try Loco, and then I tried This Is Soul, and these are from Oak City, and I just love all of them. But I chose Loco for a bunch of reasons. I like their website a lot, and they have very quick shipping, which is it's so painful waiting 2 weeks for skates here in New Zealand. And Loco could get it to me in 5-6 days. But now Oak City is the same. They can get skates to me from America in 6 days, which definitely puts them on the list. And I get candy with my order. Candy that I can't really get here in New Zealand, which is cool. So I definitely recommend Oak City if you're looking to get some skates anyway. Is anyone else struggling to find skates in their size? This is something I was worried about for my giveaway as well. Is trying to find if there's no skates in the size the person wanted. Luckily, the person who won had a size that isn't unique, so it hasn't been a problem, luckily, but it definitely could have been a problem. Did I see someone say you can downsize in Aeons? I've heard these have pressure points too, but surely they're not as bad as M12s, right? If I can fit an M12, surely I can fit this. This looks much more roomy. Put intuitions in. I keep hearing two stories about intuition liners there. People either love them or they hate them, eh? It goes either way. I don't know if I'd like them, eh? I think they'll be too firm for me. And it's a lot of money. I mean, I I buy all these expensive frames. I should probably try out some intuition liners, but we'll see. Yeah, European shops are dope. You're rolling right now, McTwist. Yo, do a topsail. Oh, lucky. So you always have stuff in your size. That's so lucky, man. I've never struggled to find my size before until like this year, which is cool, and it also sucks. 250. The toe box is way wider. Yeah, it looks like it's way wider than the M12. I think I'll be fine. These were I was measuring it. These are probably like this much bigger than my foot, which makes me think I could definitely downsize. It was like over like 2 centimeters bigger than my foot. Who knows? Once I ride these and I like them, I can't get new skates, but I'll probably just wait to get a new Aeon, try to get a smaller size. Who knows? Man, it's always a good day when you get new skates. Yeah, I've heard the same thing about intuition liners, that you have to give them a chance. You gotta break them in. But I don't think they're for everyone, eh? It seems like they're for most people. But I suppose when you're spending that much money on liners, you're probably gonna give them a pretty good chance. Okay. So the in-between shell sizes. Yeah, heat mold into, yeah. I've heard that even these lines are heat moldable. Is that true? I thought of putting these in the oven scares me. Heat molding is crucial. Okay, for intuitions, I assume. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm pretty done now. So shout out to everyone for coming along and everyone who's still here. I would love to do more live streams. That's something I really want to do more. I've been watching a lot of live streams. I want to do more. I've talked about this before, but I'm hoping at some point, there's no time in the near future, but at some point I would love to do like live skate sessions, even like live games of Blade and or just live P-Rail sessions, just to have a live skate. It'd be so fun with everyone there, but I have no way to do that right now. But yeah, anyway, I really want to do more live streams. I'm probably going to invest in getting a decent mic and good camera for my computer so I can have scenes and pull stuff up. It'd be way better. So yeah, anyway, appreciate everyone coming out. Shout out to Long at Oak City for all the freebies and getting me these skates in 6 days and having an Aeon in my size so I can try them out. And yeah, I'm gonna dip. Thanks so much for coming. I'll see you guys in a video. Peace out.